Right. Hello and welcome everyone to Introduction to Fast Track Your Business. This is a specialty, not really a specialty, but it's a call these are a 6-month mentorship, business mentorship created by me. And this is Access approved. So you have to take approval from Access because a lot of it will be Access tools that we'll be using. It's like, when you've attended all these business classes and from then onwards, you don't know how to move forward. You have all the tools, what are the things, how to start implementing, and then you still feel there is something that keeping you stuck, that's not allowing your business to exponentialize or be far greater than, like what you know is possible to create with your business, but you're not somehow able to do it, or you keep procrastinating and whatever little things that keep stopping you. So this particular call, the series, this will be a call with me every week. So every Wednesday morning at 7:40 a.m. And we can, of course, change the timings depending on the number of participants and what is required for all of them. Over a period of time, I realized early morning calls are really better because it's like a booster dose for you to create your entire week. And we deliberately did not choose a Monday morning because anyways, everybody has deadlines to meet by Monday and stuff. So it wasn't a fun time to start this call on a Monday. So every Wednesday morning, midweek, it'll be, especially when you're about to give up and you're like, okay, nothing is moving. So here will be the little power dose of information and a lot of empowering conversations that will start getting you moving for your creations, for your business. And Tejaswini, you have your hands up. I'll just come to you. Just give me some time. Let me just explain to everyone what exactly this is. So the first call of Fast Track Your Business, I started maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And after which was a huge success. And in fact, all those people who had done business done different with me and with others, whoever, they were part of this call. So we literally hit the road running. So there was so much information that they already had. And from there onwards, it was just leaping forward. And then eventually we realized that to create any mentorship series, you need to take permission from Access, especially if it involves a lot of Access tools. And I thought about it, and then I sent my application to Access. And eventually, after a lot of back and forth, they wanted me to change a few things. This is what has been created. So this is all Access approved. First of all, you guys, it's important for you to know that. Secondly, let me just share the screen with you and show you what are the things that are lined up. Just give me a minute. You can share the screen. Things. Oh gosh. Just give me a minute. The whole system seems to have changed and I'm not sure how to share screen. Does anyone have any idea?
Yeah, so it's there, no, at the bottom, share screen in green.
No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is. Just a minute. Now, where is it gone?
Yes, the screen is shared.
It's shared?
Yeah.
But where is it? I can't see anything.
How to become money classes visible.
Yeah, wait. Let me just.
So you have the option to share the entire screen or that specific window also.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do that. A minute. Cool. Is it there now?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, cool. So just a minute, let me put this down.
Website, right?
Yeah, so this is the website. Okay, cool. So this particular thing has all information about the mentorship that you can have a look. This is Fast Track Your Business 2024. And literally, it's more about like, when you're looking at creating so much more in your business and you seem to be really, really stuck and you're not sure how to go beyond, or if you have some really beautiful, brilliant, cool business ideas and you're not sure how to use that or how to implement that, um, or whatever it is that you're looking to create in your business and to make it 10 times much more, these calls are for you. It is going to be literally, uh, so it'll have all these things. Let me just take you through this and then we'll talk more about it and I'll take your questions. So who is this for? This is for all coaches, practitioners, healers, entrepreneurs, people looking to set up or start their business, small or big business owners, anyone willing to create numerous revenue streams and committed to growing and expanding their business. It's for all these people. It does not matter what business you have. It does not matter whether you're starting out right now or you've been in business from before. It's about wherever you are, it's about exponentializing that and choosing so much more. And then what else? So were you taught to launch a business? You have different business ideas, but how many of us seem to just keep killing our business ideas with all the doubts and we're like not sure how we'll manage? Do we even have the funds? How the hell will we launch this? How will we create? What is it? And how many of you just live those business ideas in your head and you're already like, oh my God, the past business was a failure. I don't think I can start again. And what if this also fails? And whatever it is that you're dealing with at that moment, what if you acknowledge that there is always a way forward and there's so much more that you can create with that? Now, the next one is about acknowledging your brilliance. These are the topics that we'll be dealing with and sharing. So acknowledging your brilliance is like, how much do you keep shying away from acknowledging what brilliance of you, the things that you already have, the brilliant skill sets that you already have access to, and you just keep denying that, and you think maybe you're not good enough because somebody else does not approve of it or whatever. So when you start owning, claiming, and acknowledging your own brilliance, when you start choosing more of you, when you start claiming everything that you are, it just starts creating so much more in your business and in your own life. So this program is about inviting you to start seeing your own talents, inviting you to acknowledge the valuable product that you are, and it's about showcasing everything that you are in your life and as well as in your business. Then we'll be talking about the pragmatics of business. It's like how to see what actually works for you in your business. Where are you focusing on areas which don't really require that much focus? What are the areas you're neglecting? Where are you not choosing to be aware of or very present in your business, and how you can actually exponentialize it even more? A lot of times we are creating a business based on what others have decided we should do or how other people are creating their business. So we just blindly follow them, but it's about acknowledging what are you aware of and what your business requires. It's about choosing to be really, really present with your business. And then the next topic would be how to create a successful business. So only you truly know what works in your business. So when you're willing to follow your intuition, when you're willing to follow your gut feeling, when you're willing to take that leap, when you're willing to follow the energy of whatever your business is inviting you to, instead of looking at, oh, this is not how it's supposed to be done. If you're willing to let go of logic and literally just be willing to launch yourself and take a huge leap based on what your business is inviting you to, that will start exponentializing and expanding your business. So we'll be talking a lot about all of this and making you really, really present with what exactly is going on. And then when you're creating business, where are you not willing to generate income? It's like, where are you, just a minute, where are you not willing to actualize the money? It's like typical humanoids, who would like to be there for everyone else, do things for everyone else. And when it comes to money, they're like, no, I don't think we really need the money. And, so all those places where you are contributing so dynamically, but are not willing to receive the money. And these are subconscious beliefs. So we'll be talking a lot about money, the creation of money, how to create more and more money, and the different ways that we can create money and actualize it. And it's about creating different revenue streams and not just be stuck with one thing that you're doing. Like earlier, I think on this call, or maybe the previous call where Hetal shared that, so she was focused all the time on one thing. And I was like, no, hold on, why don't you expand more? Like, look at this, look at that. And then by the end of the 6 months, she had more revenue streams. Like there were different things that which she never even thought she would ever get into, is what she started choosing and actually enjoying and having more fun with. So it's like, you might think that this is what works for me, this is what my business is, but then by the end of the call, you'll realize, hey, I can have this and I can do so many other things and be willing to receive money from all those places. So it's about literally also removing layers and clearing layers of all those subconscious beliefs and thoughts that are keeping you stuck and not letting you show up more dynamically. And then getting on the fast track, it's about choosing to create greater, getting out of your comfort zone, and literally getting into action. Where when I mentioned earlier, like hitting the ground running, it's that with that energy and that momentum when you are creating, there's just so much more that you're creating. Okay, so no matter where you are at with your business currently, you can choose greater and explore uncharted territories to actualize more. And you have to be willing to create, generate, and choose differently than what you've been doing right now. So it's about seeing different perspectives. It is about being facilitated every week, week after week. So you'll be to realize all those places. There are things that you feel you have everything sorted, and then one conversation or one word that you might say, and you'll be like, oh, but where is this word coming from? And what are those underlying beliefs that are making you think like this? And different perspectives, it just opens up more spaces and allows you to start choosing so much more, so much more. So no more avoiding, no more excuses, and it's now the time to leave. So this Fast Track Your Business is all about choosing to leave, choosing to be and create so much more than what you're presently creating. And at times we all require a little push. So I'll be that person literally pushing you down the cliff every time for you to leap. You'll crash, second time you'll crash, but the third time you'll say, okay, I'd rather soar. And till you start trusting yourself and soaring every time you're being pushed from the cliff, or you're choosing to leap from the cliff on your own. So it's more about that. The topics that we'll be covering are these: extrapolating your brilliant business ideas into possibilities, targets versus goals, communicating with your business, who's your target audience, who are you creating for, and what you expect from them, and monetizing your products or services, art of effortless creations, marketing versus being an invitation to your business. Is your business visible enough? Because we create some brilliant businesses, but we keep ourselves hidden, and we keep our business hidden, and we let judgments take the better of us, and we're like, oh, we don't want anyone judging us or our business or our creation, so let's just keep it hidden. So, and then you wonder why things are not showing up. It's because how much are you keeping your business hidden? And then receiving from your business, like you will create brilliant businesses, but when are you not willing to receive from your business? So this is about that. And then generating money with ease, minimizing your distractions, because guess what? We have some brilliant business ideas. We know there's so much lined up, but we are procrastinating. We are getting distracted. We'd rather log on to Facebook to see which colored potato chips we are, like things like that, like solving all those weird quizzes. So minimizing your distractions, creating numerous revenue streams. Like enjoy your business, Simon talks about always keep the platter full. So when you are when you have an option of choosing more projects for your business, instead of saying, oh, I can only handle 2 projects right now because I'm very busy, what if you could actually keep the platter full and allow as many possibilities to show up? When you allow that, when you have numerous different revenue streams, when you have numerous different business projects that you're working on, then you are 100% committed and present with each of those, because you can't afford to have time to waste, because you have to be present with all of those creations require so much. So this is an invitation for you to not just choose one business or create just one business, but allow yourself to create numerous revenue streams. Being unstoppable, creating beyond competition. How much do you let competition stop you? And what if you could actually go beyond that and choose so much more for yourself? And then, most importantly, are you even demanding big enough? Is what you, when you're looking at creating something and you're saying, oh, this is not showing up, it's not showing up because a lot of times what you're asking for is not even big enough for you to actually create that momentum for you. It's not even fun enough. So if you're not asking for big enough, it's not driving you enough to create or motivating you enough to create. So we'll be talking a lot about all of these, and then launching your business and business and finance essentials. We'll be talking a lot about what it takes to create your business and the different logistics involved and different things involved. Building your pro team, inviting more contributive, nurturing people to show up for your business, and personal branding, how you start showing up for your business, what are the things that are required. It'll be about that. And also about leadership. You have to be willing to take on the role of leadership. When you are, basically, it's about taking on uncharted territories. It's about trusting yourself so dynamically that even if nobody is there with you, you will carve that niche or that path for yourself and invite others to follow. So it's about taking charge of your life. And so what's included in this is there are total of 27 calls, which sometimes extends. And because it's every time we do the fast track your business, all those calls just keep getting extended because we don't want to give up. It's just, it's not just me as a facilitator, but even the participants, we just don't want to to end. So it'll just keep on stretching and carrying on, and then I'll finally have to say, okay, guys, I need to stop now, and you can hop on to the next one later if required. So each of these calls will have, there'll be 6 masterclasses, 6 group facilitations, there'll be energy pulls, one-on-one facilitation, and there'll be a private Facebook group where I will upload the call immediately. You'll also get a recording of all this. You'll get audio replays and PDFs with the clearings and everything. When I'm talking about 6 masterclasses, it'll be more about, so I'll introduce a topic and we'll talk about that. The first week of every month, we'll be talking about some topic, whatever the things that I've discussed. 1 or 2 topics I'll be discussing, and there'll be a lot of clearings with that and insights as to what are the things that are required and where are you keeping yourself stuck. The second week would be the group facilitation, where it'll be a one-on-one with everyone, like what's going on, plus whatever else which will add on from the masterclass. We'll be talking about that. The third call would be energy pull. The third call of the week would be energy pulls for your business to invite more clients, more people, more different businesses, more revenue streams, and more money into your business. The fourth week would be a one-on-one facilitation. So it'll be me facilitating, like a one-on-one facilitation with me. So the rest of you will be watching it live on the Facebook group, or you will just receive the recording, or you can be present and you can ask the question on the Facebook group, but it will be just between me and that participant, because give 100% attention to that participant. So that's what that will be. Depending on the number of participants, we will just figure out how much the call would be. It will be roughly about 40 minutes or about an hour, depending on what is required. And yeah, so that's what it will be. And so every week it will be repeated, the masterclass, group facilitation, energy pulse, and then one-on-one facilitation. And we'll be covering all the topics that I've mentioned here. These are the things that will be, and so much more that will be covered. And also all the things that are mentioned here. Okay, and you can have a look at smritigoswami.com. There's so much information there. It'll open onto this page. Then what is it? Okay, so the call will be from 15 July we start up to 15 January, every Wednesday at 7:40 a.m. Okay, now there are different payment modes. So if you're making a one-time payment, this is the cost. It'll be 1,80,000. If you're choosing to pay in 2 installments, then the pricing will increase a bit, because the actual pricing is 2 lakhs. Okay, for 6 months. But if you but this is also paying 33,333 every month. So for 6 months, this is what it is. But if you choose to make a one-time payment, you get to receive 20,000 discount. And if you choose to make it in 2 payments, then you get a 10,000 discount. So that's what it is. And if you want to sign up, all you have to do is just fill up the form, contact me, message me that I'm choosing this, and you can just choose to just pay directly here and even here. Otherwise, you can just connect with me and I can send you a link and you can make the payment. So it's very simple. This is what it is. And I have given all different payment options. So for people who want to pay monthly, or people who want to pay once in 3 months, or people who want to pay upfront, whatever works for you guys. But just know that this particular business mentorship really, really contributes. And I'd really rather let people who have already attended this speak on my behalf for this. But so any questions, I'm going to stop the share. And if you have any information, you can just go on my website and sign up for it, or just connect directly with me. Okay, now where
Can I ask the question?
Yeah, just give me 30 seconds.
Sure.
Yeah, who was it? Who wanted to ask? Tejaswini, who wanted to? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
Yes. Go ahead.
So my question is, when particularly there are people around, or colleagues or maybe family members, I find it's very hard to express myself. And probably even if I have put some message that's very important or innovative, I feel like running it away. Running away from it. I feel like making myself smaller than the others somehow. I wonder what's the energy and how can I clear it off?
The thing is, when you're too powerful and you're not willing to acknowledge that about yourself, then you start making other people's judgments about you more important. And then you start stopping yourself because you feel, oh, somebody will judge me. It's something similar to the energy of, suppose I've designed this. This is like some creation I've made. Okay, I've put in a lot of efforts to create this product. Okay, now if I know my friends are going to judge me or my family members are going to judge me, I will not allow them to see this. I'll rather have somebody else see that who's not going to judge. So what am I doing? I'm hiding my creations because I don't want anybody to judge those creations, because I've put in a lot of time and attention and energy on those creations. And now when I'm doing that, then I'm only limiting myself, right? Why? Just because I'm not able to receive the judgments that people are passing on either me or on this product. So we make other people's judgments very, very significant. And that's the number one reason why we stop creating more in our life and our business. And what's the value of stopping yourself? Like, what the hell? Right? But Tejaswini, question that you asked, I've dealt with that for most part of my life. And I've just stopped myself so many times. And now I'm a totally different energy. Like you won't even associate me with that energy. But it's something that I've dealt with. And that's the reason we conduct these classes and stuff, because if attending these classes, each of these classes, the right voice for you, the business classes, the foundation access classes, they start unraveling and removing all these things. They're like literally layers that have to be removed before you can start showing up so dynamically. So it's like work in progress. Be very gentle with yourself, be very kind to yourself, and don't make anybody greater than you. Trust yourself, acknowledge your power and potency, acknowledge your brilliance, and never ever make anyone else greater than you. And then, whether they're judging you, allow them to judge you. It's okay. Just because they're judging you does not make you that, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I think probably that will also clear off the next question. That was about a lot of social anxiety I feel when I'm around people. And the same thing keeps happening. I feel like just not being present and just run away right
It's just that
right.
so if you so I've been through all this, whatever you're talking about. Seriously, it's interesting how you're just picking up those same topics that I've dealt with. But um, when you walk into a room, you perceive what people are talking, you perceive their judgments, and then you think they're judging you. But what you're actually perceiving is their own judgments upon themselves. Okay, and then you start making yourself wrong and you think maybe I don't fit in, but it's just uncomfortable as hell because you're so aware of what's going on in everybody's world and you don't know how to deal with it. So like me as a person, if I had to go for all these social callings and go meet people or for parties, first thing I would do is see if those people have a pet. And then I would
Oh,
spend the whole evening with those pets. Okay, it'll just be like I'm busy with, I'm there, I'm part of the party, but I'm so busy with the pet, like just playing with the pet.
that's cool.
And also another thing I realized, I'm very fond of photography, and I realized that it's uncomfortable for me to be in social parties and stuff. I just don't know what to talk. So I used to go and click pictures and I would interact with people, but it was always via the camera. So everybody would pose for me and stuff, and I would be busy clicking pictures and taking pictures of everyone. And I used to feel really fulfilled and really good about attending those parties. But I also realized that I was using the camera as an excuse to not interact much with people. So these things happen, and when you realize it's not, it's just that you just have very heightened sense of awareness that you don't know how to deal with, and whatever you're being aware of has got nothing to do with you. It's just all the judgment that's going on with all those people in their world. So that's what it's about. So don't make yourself wrong.
Maybe that was why. I mean, now since you've put it this way, now I'm able to understand. Since I was not aware, or probably I was aware, but then I did not know how to deal with it, and I was making all of that mine. I was thinking probably I'm not the one who would find a place in that particular at that particular table ever. So I was probably struggling with um, loss of self-worthiness altogether.
Mhm.
That I didn't even feel I deserved anybody's time or something because I felt so unfit being there.
Yeah. And then secondly, also what you start believing about yourself. When you are thinking, oh, it's no big deal, it's only me, then others will also start looking at you like that, right? So you need
Yes.
to, yeah. So you need to own, claim, and acknowledge your own worth. Acknowledge the valuable product you are, and then everybody around you will start seeing you for the energy that you're being. In fact, I was going to talk about that a bit, about energy. Um, it's um, like when you're looking at why am I not able to create more? Okay, so everything like like money, like for most of us on our entrepreneurial journey, money is like a massive big elephant in the room. Okay, so we'll build our business around passions and helping other people, but when it comes to selling and marketing, ourselves we tend to get stuck and we're like wondering, okay, why aren't people showing up? Why aren't they buying our products? What's going on? So it's like you struggle to find a balance between being of service to others and then also and you're not willing to get handsomely paid for your or rewarded for your expertise. So the only limitation to creating or on success are related to your attitude and your mindset. Okay, so when you start implementing these tools and changing your beliefs and working on your energy, that's when you can actually start to have a very, very successful business. So we'll be talking a lot about this in great detail throughout those 6 months journey. There's so much to offer. And Vishant, I think you asked what's the difference between business done different and fast track your business. Fast track your business is like an ongoing thing, 1 hour with me, 1.5 hours with me every week, where we'll be talking about all the topics that I've spoken about. And also, business done different is about it's a whole set of manual with a lot of clearings. There are more than 20 to 13 different topics that we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about stratification of business, where we keep ourselves stuck, where we tend to create a niche for us, find a niche for ourselves, and then we are stuck in that strata of creation, and we're not able to create beyond that. It's about where we end up creating. It's about knowing where we are creating ceilings in our business and where we need to outcreate that. There'll be topics on taxation. There'll be topics on gold minions. There'll be topics on profit. There'll be topics on creation of money. All that is part of the business done different class. It's like a brilliant 3 days of total overhauling of you. It's like you've been put into a cycle of washing and drying cycle, like literally, so that you come out totally mint clean and totally refreshed and totally all the stuff and layers that you have or that are keeping you stuck, all that is just totally removed. So it's about accessing the deeper aspects of all those points of view that are keeping you stuck in your business. So the business done different is about that. And we have a class coming up. It's a retreat from 8th to 11th of July near Pune. And Fast Track is starting from 15th of July. And this is every month, whatever I've spoken about. So they're both really different, yet similar in the same way, but we will not be covering the topics of business done different in this, because that's a class and I can't be using those topics here. This is a proper mentorship. It's about being present with you in your business and facilitating you based on that. That is also facilitating you with your business, but using those tools that are given in the manual and discussing every topic, and more for you to get an insight about, oh, wow, I've been limiting myself based on these things. Okay, now I know, and I have the tools and I have the clearings to outcreate that. So it's both are very empowering. And if you're asking me which one should I choose, I would say go ahead, choose both. Because this, of course, definitely has an upfront payment, so business done different. But Fast Track, you can keep paying monthly, so it's not something like a big amount that has to go in one go. So I would literally ask you to choose both. Now, who else? Yes, Hetal, you have a question? Hetal, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The screen, my internet is fluctuating. Okay.
Yes.
It's raining here in Pune. So, yeah. So I just wanted to share my experience or what I have received from this class and from Smriti. So I was looking for something, okay, which is not a shorter duration class. Okay, I was actually looking for longer duration class, okay, and where I actually required hand-holding. Okay, I was aware that, okay, I am having a lot of points of view of executed because of my own definitions, my own limitations towards that businesses. Okay. And when I started with this class, okay, I just asked the universe, I mean, universe, I would like to, be in this class, okay, fast track your business and just show up the money. And all of a sudden, okay, the money did show up within a week's time. And I forgot, okay, why did the money show up? And then when I asked, okay, what is it? Okay, what was I asking for that the money showed up? And as I was flipping through the WhatsApp messages and promotions, okay, then this class, okay, so it answered what I was looking for. And when I started with the business, okay, with this class, okay, I was focused on 2 businesses, yet I was ready to invite more different businesses in my universe also. So I was just focused on 2 businesses, remediation and the excess business, okay. So, but on the journey, when we started with the classes, okay, after classes, after the clearings, after getting present with my own points of view where I'm limiting myself, I started clearing that, I started working on that. And so many different businesses, okay, Massage of 5 Continent is one of this business, okay, where I didn't allow myself to be a masseuse. I was having so much points of view about being a masseuse. However, when I actually received it, I was so uncomfortable even being that class, receiving that class. But once I received that class, okay, a whole new thing opened up, and the things just started flowing and okay. And it is just not one business, okay, one revenue stream where I can just give the sessions. It is also about, okay, creating the oils, selling the oils, and so many things have started opening up by just making one choice. So, and this is one thing, okay, and that Massage of 5 Continent, okay, one of my clients introduced to me to the stock market. And I started working. I mean, I started, investing and trading in stock market. Now I'm a monitor also. I take up small batches and, solve their queries and brief the concepts and all. So yes, I was actually requiring a long-term relationship with Smriti, and Smriti always, she holds the space and always facilitated. And she is like, okay, no, stop this, enough of this, and just start creating. The energy she bees in this call is so amazing. So amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shetal. Thank you. So, when you're looking at choosing more in your business and you're looking at, okay, what will it take for me to be really, really successful, or what will it take for me to create a very successful business? And then you're wondering, like, you realize that the first thing about creating a successful business is about you have to stop hiding behind the mask of being like a professional business. This is the way it has to be done. It can't be, like where you create a lot of control around that. So you have to first let go of that. You have to stop hiding in your business. How you will be doing that, we'll be talking a lot about it in the Fast Track Your Business. And like, I'll give you an example. It's like, when you look at people and you look at a potential client, and then you already have decided whether they can afford you or not, or maybe in the conversations they would be like, maybe I'm going through so much of financial issues, can I afford it or not, or I'm not sure. Like, basically with the conversations, they've already conveyed to you that they're going through some financial issues. So in your mind, you've already discounted them the price by 50%. Okay, now you need to stop doing that, because what you're doing is you're now facilitating their lack. And so you have to be present. You have to first acknowledge the product that you're creating and how valuable it is. And if somebody is actually willing to receive that change, they will create for it. And otherwise, there's always the next time. So just be present with that. Now, discounting versus charging 8 times more, it's like any form of insecurity that you have will affect your personal energy field. Okay, and so your potential client will pick up on that energy. Whether they're consciously aware of it or not, they will pick up on that energy. And then your confidence in your work, your fees, and the potential of your clients, it's very infectious, okay? And it's attractive, and that's what sells. So somebody in one of the calls had asked, I don't remember who had asked, like, how do you sell? Like, what it requires. Main thing is people are perceiving your energy, and that's what invites people to choose you. Okay, so your prospective clients do not trust your words. They will actually trust your energy, and you can tell them what they need to hear by your words, but you tell them much more with your energy. So you might be saying big things, but if you are not energetically congruent with all that you are talking about, they will perceive that. So if you are functioning from lack or some sort of like, oh my God, a needy energy, then they will perceive that and then they'll move back. So just be present with all that. We'll be talking about a lot of these things. This is just the beginning. This is just 1% of what all these classes have in store, whether it's a business done different or whether it's a fast track your business. You can choose both, you can choose one, whatever's calling out for you. Now, it's literally your personal energy that's the key to growing your business exponentially. Okay. Now, what exactly is the personal energy? It's like a energy field that is surrounding your body. And at the same time containing your body. It's also known as your aura or your energy body. It's like an invisible shield of yours that introduces you before you speak. And what quietly communicates with your potential clients and on your behalf and gives them the feeling of, okay, I have to work with this person no matter what, or it makes them hesitate. It's just that. So it's that first impression or the gut feeling that people get when they interact with you, because the energy reaches them without any filters. Okay, so if you are doubting yourself, or if you are thinking, I'm not enough, what will I even do? Can I even contribute? Or if you're feeling like a fraud, that's what they'll perceive. And then they'll say, okay, maybe I should choose someone else. So most of the times in business are not successful. It's like sometimes you don't even realize you're being that energy. You feel I'm just thinking it aloud to myself, but you don't realize how much your energy is being translated onto other people. So it's like your thoughts, including your words, which are the amplified energies of your thoughts, your beliefs, which you assume to be the truth for yourself. So this is one of the things that are affecting your energy field. Then the second one would be emotions. So the way you feel from moment to moment. Also your stored unresolved emotions and things that were not resolved and released and are stored in your body. All that is affecting your thought process and your energy field. And then the values, what is important to you, and order and priority, and how you distinguish between right and wrong every day, that. And then the fourth one would be awareness, like what are you aware of right now, your focus and your viewpoint about something. And the fifth is the action. So what do you do, what you don't do, because inaction is also a form of action. So these are the things that are affecting your energy fields. And like we'll be talking about a lot of these things. This is just an example of what we'll be talking about. And it's not, basically, you don't really need to have a business to be choosing any of these classes, whether it's a business done different or whether it is this. Creating your life as your business. And if you'd really like to choose to create a greater life, to have a lot of fun and to actually be able to live a very fulfilled, joyful life, there'll be a whole lot of tools here to exponentialize everything that you're looking for. So, cool. I mean, I can go on and on talking, but is there anyone else who have any question? I hope I managed to answer what you would ask, Nishant. Anyone else have any question? And we can stop this call, and in case you're choosing to attend any of these classes, connect with me. Cool. I think so. We are done for today's call. I've been conducting this like back to back two book clubs and this, and I wonder what that will contribute to everyone. We have a business done different coming up. It's in near Pune. It's in a resort, not a resort, but a sort of a farmhouse near Pune. And if you've seen the advertisement for that, that is the actual pictures of the venue where we'll be staying. And maybe I'll forward it in all my groups again. It's a retreat from 8th July to 11th July. We reach on 8th afternoon, like by 12 o'clock, and we leave on 11th after breakfast. So it will be 3 full days of a lot of business studies. You can swim, there's a swimming pool there, there's some yummy food, and you can carry your own drinks and you can party in the evening. There will be music and stuff, so it'll be fun. If you're really looking to have a nice time and just literally recharge your batteries and also receive a whole lot of change, come join me for the Business Done Different retreat. And 15th of July onwards, we start the Fast Track Your Business. All the details about it are on smritigoswami.com, so you can connect. You can message me directly, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you will get the recordings, Nishant. Yes, so all these, the Business Done Different has recordings, audio recordings, and the Fast Track has audio as well as video recordings and the PDF with the clearings. Business Done Different already has a manual with a whole lot of clearings plus the recordings. So yeah, you'll actually need to keep listening to the recordings, because the more you listen to it, the more changes it starts inviting you to. Well, thank you so much, each one of you. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you for being here. Bye.